Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
All right, guys, as many of you probably already know, Queen Elizabeth II, the Queen of England, has now passed away. And now her son, Prince Charles, who is the King of England now, is now the reigning monarch over Great Britain. And it's actually going to be kind of weird to actually call him the king because through my whole entire life, he was the Prince of Wales. And he was actually the longest reigning heir apparent to the throne in England. So it's going to take some getting used to actually call him the king. Now, we don't know if he's actually going to keep the name Charles as his title, as his name. I should actually say his title is king. Monarchs usually do change their names to something else, even though Elizabeth actually kept the name Elizabeth and she became Queen Elizabeth II. If Charles actually does decide to actually keep Charles, he will be Charles III. Now, with that being said, guys, let's go over here and talk about your divisive media. The media, and I'm talking about CBS here, actually one particular CBS journalist here that we're going to be talking about here. This man put out a very, very insensitive tweet about Queen Elizabeth before she actually passed away. And then when he actually found out that she actually did pass away, he deleted the tweet. Over here on the Daily Wire, my bad, LOL. CBS Journalist deletes tweet calling ailing queen oppressive ruler just before she dies. Now, guys, England has a constitutional monarchy, okay? It's not an absolute monarchy. The queen rules within the rules of their laws, their constitution. When Queen Elizabeth was alive, she actually did need a driver's license, and really a lot of her duties were really just ceremonial. She wasn't actually running the day-to-day operations of the government. Not at all. The people elect the prime minister over there, and then the queen confirms the prime minister pretty much in a ceremonial type of role. Now, I do believe that there was actually more powers that she actually could wield, but she never did do it. Also, she paid taxes. Under the Constitution of Great Britain, she didn't have to pay taxes, but she did it anyway. But let's read this. CBS News journalist and correspondent Wesley Lowery deleted a tweet on Thursday that called an ailing Queen Elizabeth II an oppressive ruler just before Buckingham Palace announced her passing. Alex Griswold shared a screenshot of the deleted comment, adding just the word deleted in his own caption. So here is the now deleted tweet. And luckily for us, the internet is forever. This is what this journalist, in air quotes, put out. The death of a person seen as near deity by the white political, of course he has to bring in race, ruling and media class, but who was also at one point the oppressive ruler of something like 30% of the global population, is going to provide an excellent example of the subjectivity of straight news reporting. My goodness, man. I'm just stunned by this. I'm stunned by this. Why would you actually put out something like that? This is insane right here. And Queen Elizabeth was a white woman, but she wasn't all powerful, okay? These people in the media, man, they always want to play the race card. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of these people actually playing the race card right here. Now, at one point, the British Empire was like the largest empire I believe the world had ever seen. Now, the British Empire dissolved, but Queen Elizabeth still was the sovereign over, I can't remember exactly how many nations. I believe something like 20, if I'm not mistaken. But she didn't really have any real power. She was not a dictator. She wasn't a Kim Jong-un or something like that. She wasn't Vladimir Putin. She's not Xi Jinping. I mean, this is insane right here. And this man put out this tweet, and it's just so divisive, so disrespectful, man, The media, man, is truly an enemy of the people. So let's see what some people are saying right here besides delete it right there. Eric Erickson says this is a CBS reporter. He also is one of those privileged elite who the media insists is a necessary voice only because he sees racism everywhere and everything he doesn't like is racism. And you're a racist if you disagree with him, yet he is considered an objective reporter. When pretty much, what he was putting out was essentially racist right there, if you ask me. This is just crazy, man. Let's see this next response here to his tweet. This dumb tweet by Wesley Lowery is also an ignorant tweet. Elizabeth came to power in 1952. British Empire had already largely come apart, especially Crown Jewel, India. Yeah, because I believe her father was the last emperor of India, which gained independence in 1947. It also accounted for vast majority of population of the Commonwealth right there. What else? Dan Stringer says, why did you delete this? Yeah, because he was going to get crushed a whole lot after Queen Elizabeth had already passed away. What does he say here? He also tweets something else out here. It was reductive and that distracted from the broader point and just didn't think it was worth it to spend all day going back and forth on it. Yeah, you were going to get crushed, man. So that's why you did it. Man, the media, man, I really, really do despise the media, folks. I really, really do. The American media, the leftist media, this is how divisive they are. They play the race card. They absolutely do. And a foreign monarch, who was actually a friend of this country, by the way, no reason to actually go out there and attack her like this. 96 years old. And you know what, folks? She actually served in World War II, and she fought against real Nazis. I know today that the leftist media likes to call everybody on the right Nazis. No, Queen Elizabeth actually got to see real Nazis in action. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.